This is Remixer Report with your hosts, DJ JD and DJ J Spring. For the date of
April 19th, 2010.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Remix Report. This is actually episode number 40, which is a small milestone for us.
Yep, we've made it.
Yep, I think. Today we're going to be talking about the Pon Di Floor remixes, and there's quite a few of them that we had to sort through. We chose the ones that we'd probably play most likely.
Yeah, we got about 10 that we're going to talk about. We probably listened to 40 or 50, but these are the 10 best ones. We're going to start with a couple that are actually like real remixes, kind of remakes of the song. And the first one is by Project Junkiez, who we interviewed last Friday if you didn't catch it. It's the Pon Di Floor Project Junkiez remix, and you can find that on crooklandclan.net/projectjunkiez.
This one kind of goes into a heavy electro riff, so definitely check this one out. I believe the next one is DJ Spryte, who we also interviewed a few weeks ago, from Miami.
Yep, his is kind of like a chopped up, kind of B-more-ish version, but he just chops up the breakdown, and it sounds really dope. It's a short edit, so it's definitely good if you're quick mixing, and you can find that on Direct Music Service.
And then the next one is from our friends Cold Blank, who they put this one out on DJ City.
Yep, it goes into a really hard electro beat over everything, and it's really dope for your house set, for sure.
And since Pon Di Floor most of it is just straight drums, a lot of people got real creative with what they could put on top of that. And it also has, how would you describe that little pattern?
It's like a portamento synth where there's a lot of sliding going around on, sliding up and down from notes.
This is why we have JD
in
the program, by the way. I had no idea what to call that. So anyway, people got very creative with that, and the most creative I would say is Pon Di Floor, which if anyone hasn't heard that yet, go over to Direct Music Service or to djcity.com now and check that one out. It's the classic 80s Axel F. I think it's done by Robert Faltermeyer. Is that the guy who did it? Everyone knows it as the Beverly Hills theme.
Yep. Yeah, it's been making the rounds quite a bit lately. It's definitely creative. It will kind of throw your crowd for a little bit of a loop if they're expecting the normal version.
Definitely. And there was a couple other ones that were very creative. That one was done by Ludachrist, by the way. And as I mentioned, DJ City, DMS. The next one is someone took the Tetris theme. It was Club Headliners. They did Pon Di Tetris, and that one's available on crooklandclan.net.
And then, of course, our good friend DJ Serafin did Pon Di Floor, the A-Team remix, which is also a really creative one. He just took the A-Team theme and kind of threw it in there in the middle, and it transitions into Pon Di Floor. It's pretty funny, so you should check that out.
And he also did something creative with Say Ah. He kind of he did a blend with that. He threw it over Pon Di Floor. I think that one's called Say Ah Di Floor, I believe, and that one's also on crooklandclan.net.
/DJ Serafin.
Yes. And there's a few other blends on the Pon Di Floor rhythm as well. There's Pon Di Calabria, done by Max Methods, which is also on Crooklyn Clan.
Also, How Low Pon Di Floor by Beatbreaker.
Yes, and then also on crackfordjs.net is Disco Fries. They did Fire Burning Pon Di Floor, which these are all self-explanatory as to what they are. But it sounds very good.
And there's actually a pretty good hype mix. I mean, these days hype is kind of overdone. A lot of us are kind of sick of it at this point, but this one is actually, I thought was pretty good. Could definitely be a good hype part in your set. Pon Di Floor hype mix by DJ Koko on crackfordjs.net/DJ Koko.
And one other thing we forgot to mention, you remember our good friend DJ Serafin, who we did mention a few of his tracks. He also did something with the I'm a Bee, the Black Eyed Peas, that he was very, very excited over. He was going to debut it in Miami, and it never happened. I thought it was very dope. I mean,
yeah, it was creative. You might want to just hit him up about that.
Yeah, if you're friends with DJ Serafin, even on Facebook, just hit him up and beg him to put out the I'm a Bee remix that he did over Pon Di Floor, because we want you all to hear it.
It's pretty cool. Creative as well. So if you're into creative stuff, check those out. And there's a lot of other good stuff to check out. So make sure you take a listen, check them out, and let us know which ones you decide to play.
Remixreport@gmail.com, or of course the comment section here. And don't forget, you guys got to register now to leave those comments, so please register with our site.
Yeah, we do know it's kind of a pain in the ass, but it's for the better good of the site, so we don't get 500 things with spam a day.
Yeah. If anyone knows what like a Hotmail account looks like after you start getting spam, that's what our comment section was looking like for a while. So we try to stay away from that.
We appreciate it if you do register and comment, and we'll see you there.
Later.
Remixreport.com